So for the past few years, we've been seeing better and better earbuds, but with that, higher prices until this year. This year, we've been seeing brands from all across the board, from Sony to Jabra to Sennheiser, making earbuds for under $100. They've been dropping their prices like crazy and coming out with actually new designs that perform very, very well. They're bringing a lot of the leading edge software that we like from the better earbuds down to more budget-friendly models, which almost begs the question of why would you spend more than $100? And we'll talk about that in this video, but really the biggest question is which of these earbuds is the best pair to buy? Whether you're buying them for yourself or for somebody else as a gift, you want to know which one to buy because, like I said, there are so many ones out there, some third-party ones, some old ones that dropped in price, and so in this video, I'm going to break it down into my picks for the absolute best true wireless earbuds under $100. Now, I know that everybody has different uses for earbuds, so rather than just ranking these in order, I want to break these down in different categories. So if you care a lot about sound quality, if you're commuting a lot, if you're working out, these are all going to be drastically different choices for the best pair of wireless earbuds, especially at this price target. So the categories we're talking about in this video, the first one, of course, is the best sound quality. Anybody who listens casually, sitting in your office, sitting at home, if you just want the best sound quality, that's number one. But kind of like 1A is going to be the best bass. So some people want different styles of music. If bass is your thing, that's the next category. Then we'll talk about the best for workouts, the best for comfort, the best for multitasking. I'll explain what I mean by that because that's a really significant one. The best value, the best call quality, and overall my favorite in general. Now, before we get into these earbuds, I want to start off by saying I've tested dozens and dozens, probably even hundreds of earbuds by now, and these are my picks based on the features and the overall use cases that I think are most relevant to most of you watching this video. But of course, there are other earbuds that maybe I won't mention in this video that you really like. And if that's the case, leave a comment below and I'll either test the earbuds out if I haven't, or I'll share my thoughts on them. So we have a lot to talk about in this video, starting off with the very first category. The best sound quality is none other than the Sennheiser CX earbuds. These came out very recently, within the past couple months, and launched at just $99. And of course, being made by Sennheiser, if there's one thing Sennheiser does on any pair of earbuds, it's sound quality. And that's exactly what they did here. The compromises they made in the past were typically pretty substantial, but finally, things are becoming standard enough that the compromises Sennheiser had to make to give you expert level audio quality were really not a big deal. So my original review of these was literally titled Better Sound Quality, Half the Price of AirPods, because that's exactly what these are. They're selling for $99 and they're giving you some of the best sound quality in the industry. The Sennheiser earbuds are just very accurate, warm, analytical, and overall a really solid listening experience. With great codecs, the equalizer in the app, and of course Sennheiser's signature sound quality, like these, for almost any listener out there, are indistinguishable from the absolute best in the market. So I think it's a no-brainer to pick these. Of course, the rest of the earbuds I talk about in this video also sound good, but I think most people would agree the Sennheiser CX earbuds just really take the cake. But as I mentioned, getting into category 1A, if you want to call it that, this is going to be the best bass. And I know some people don't want the most balanced natural tone that we're seeing in Sennheiser, and instead, they just want something to shake your head. They want the biggest bass possible. Then this is an interesting one here. This was a longtime favorite on the channel. It's actually an older pair of earbuds that has now substantially dropped their price with sales, and I'll talk about that in a second. These are the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts. Like I said, these were my favorite for a really long time. They came out 2 years ago and launched at about $180 to $200. So now selling at under $100 is really fantastic. They still have a pretty solid battery life, really big bass, like I said, that's almost uncontested in the market, and of course, one of my favorite physical designs in general, making them perfect for working out. Then that brings us into the next category of the best overall for working out, which kind of is similar to the 75Ts, except it's a new version from Jabra as well. These are the Jabra Elite 3s. And for a long time, I wasn't sure why I really liked these, but I knew that every time I went for a run, I just subconsciously grabbed these, I ran with these, and I really love these earbuds because they seem to fit very, very well. They're very light, they're extremely secure when I'm running, and granted, everybody's ears are different, but they also have that Jabra physical button on the outside with the perfect tactile button that allows you to control them when your hands are sweaty or cold, or if you're wearing gloves. Whatever the situation is, these are not only light and durable, but also very easy to control when you're running, and they give you a really nice sound profile as well. So selling at $99, again, brand new from Jabra. I actually reviewed these very, very recently. So if you guys want to know my full thoughts on actually any of these, I'll have links in the description below to both the latest price, so you can find the sales on For example, the 75Ts, like I said, but also the full reviews on earbuds like the Jabra Elite 3s here. Next up, we have the most comfortable earbuds, which of course is subjective, so I want to make this as accurate as possible for as many people as possible. And so when we're looking at the best comfort, I would give it two different options here. One of them is going to be the Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, these again are an older pair that has really substantially dropped in price, and the reason I choose these is because they're extremely customizable. In the box, they come with several different ear tips and several different wing tips, which allow you to customize not only the seal in your ear, so it's going to fit very perfectly, but also the wing tips to make sure they stay in your ears no matter what shape your ears are. And if you are going to be gaming or watching videos or podcasts or music for a very, very long period of time, these have always been one of my staples on this channel for a very comfortable pair of earbuds. And like I said, originally at $150, they're now selling for just $100, and I'll put a link in the description below. But not everybody likes that sealed off feel. Instead, some people want something smaller and lighter with kind of an open design, similar to the AirPods, but AirPods are more expensive. So what we have right here is actually a little pair from Soundpeats. Now, these are incredibly light. They're not going to give you the highest quality because they're selling for about $40 or $50, but as far as comfort goes, you can wear these for a really long time. The sound is actually not bad either, and the value for your dollar is pretty substantial. I really can't believe how tiny and comfortable these actually are, but if you're into that open design because either you're worried about hygiene with your ears or you just don't like the sealed off feel of silicone tips, these are going to be a great pick for you. Now, as a side note, these are the best earbuds under $100, but these aren't the best of the best. And so if you want to see my picks for the absolute best earbuds in general, be sure to go down and click that subscribe button and the bell icon. That video is coming very, very soon. Next up, we have the best for multitasking. And I know a lot of people might be wondering, like, Mike, what is that? What do you mean best for multitasking? Well, think about this. A lot of times when I'm wearing earbuds, I'm doing things around the house and I don't want to take my phone out. If I'm like cooking, making dinner, then my hands are all dirty, or if I'm doing other things, working on projects, outside walking, running, doesn't matter what it is. There are plenty of situations where I just don't want to take my phone out and use it, but I still want to set timers or ask about the weather or do some basic stuff like that. And so obviously what I'm getting at here is a voice assistant is going to be a critical part of multitasking. And without any question here, the best one is going to be the Google Pixel Buds. Now, these are the Pixel Buds A, which just came out this year, selling at $99. And not only are these very, very light, and honestly, I think the green looks pretty cool, but they also have that Google software on there that makes them integrate very well with any Android phone. They do also work with iPhones, but I wouldn't get these if you have an iPhone because that misses the whole point. But these have Google Assistant that is going to be very native on here, easy to use, and you can just ask Google any question you have, set timers, do all types of things like that. And I find for multitasking, these are really going to be my favorite pair to wear, especially when I'm doing things around the house. Of course, these are also great for extended listening for some people, but not for everybody. Some people might notice that the little rubber tip right here, the little arm sticking up, might poke your ear. So some people, because it's not customizable, don't have the best fit with these, but I find that I can really comfortably wear them for about 2 hours before my ears start to get a little bit fatigued. Now, I've actually never made a full review of the Pixel Buds A, but they're a pair that I actually really do like. They have a pretty decent sound quality, or at least as good as we saw in the Pixel Buds 2 last year. They also have that water resistance rating, the ear detection, honestly a really nice case, and like I said, I do love that green design on the earbuds. So if you're looking to buy earbuds under $100 because you care most about value and you want to get the most features, the most sound, the most everything out of the lowest dollar amount, then probably the best choice for you is going to be the Earfun Air Pro 2 or Air 2 Pro. The name's too long, right? But these earbuds are still a really solid pick. I made a full video about these, and in that video, I actually titled it, "Cheap Earbuds Shouldn't Be This Good." Now, of course, everybody makes a compromise. And when I was looking at these earbuds, the sound quality was decent. They have active noise cancellation. They have a good battery. They have ear detect. They've got touch controls. They have pretty much, they check all the boxes. And the only concern I would maybe have about these might be the longevity, right? So since these are pretty new, I'm not sure exactly how long they're going to last. It's not something I've been testing enough, but I can say that if you're caring a lot about what you're getting right now, these offer a ton of value, and on top of that, they're selling for substantially less than the rest of the earbuds on this list. Rather than $99, they're actually $60, and I have a link in the description below. But like I said, overall, a pretty solid pair of earbuds, and if you want to know more about them, check out my full review. But these days, not everybody is working in the office. A lot of us are working from home, and if you're working from home, you're probably on a lot of calls, video calls, audio calls, and if you want to do other things, like, if you don't have the video on and you want to be like cooking dinner while you're on a meeting, which a lot of people probably do, then you need good microphones. And the best microphones for under $100, trust me, I've tested tons and tons of these. These are the Galaxy Buds Plus. Again, we talked about these earlier, a longtime favorite on this channel, but the Galaxy Buds Plus are now selling for $99. They absolutely crush it with audio quality in a microphone test. I'll do that right now to see exactly what they sound like. So right here, you can tell the Galaxy Buds Plus have a pretty good microphone. They have 3 microphones on each earbud, and so it's very resistant to wind outside or other ambient noises. In general, they sound really nice. And before I share my overall favorite pair of earbuds for less than $100, I want to give a little honorable mention, a shout out to Sony for finally making a cheaper pair of earbuds. Under $100, these are the Sony WF-C500 earbuds. Terrible name. That's what Sony does best, is just make awful names. But these earbuds are really, they're no joke. They have a great software setup. So they have the app that you can use, that you can actually customize these earbuds, something we previously didn't see with cheaper Sony earbuds. They also give you that Sony sound signature that I think sounds really nice, very lively and fun. And overall, a really nice set of features on these earbuds. Granted, they're not like the top of the line that Sony has. Like, Sony's still pretty new to making budget-friendly earbuds, so they don't have everything, but they're still a pretty solid pair. And so that's why they didn't win anything in this video, but at the same time, they definitely are a really solid pair that I think you guys should consider. Now, that brings us to my overall favorite pair of earbuds for under $100. And I think it's kind of no surprise here, because it's been a favorite on my channel for so long. If I could only have one pair of earbuds for less than $100, it would have to be the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description to see that latest sale price. Hopefully the sale is still going on when you watch this video, but these earbuds have been upgraded since they came out. You can get a wireless charging case if you want. You can, or they have an upgrade available that you can have active noise cancellation and relatively powerful ANC as well. And like I said, I've just always really been a fan of Jabra's physical design with the physical case, the buttons on there, the water resistance, because these are the actives. They also have like an insane water and dust resistance. Overall, just a really solid pair of earbuds. But if you have to pick another pair, anything on this list was really impressive. But you can leave a comment below and let me know what you think about these. Which one do you think is your favorite? And if it's a favorite that I didn't list in this video, share it below as well, because there are so many different pairs. I've tested so many different ones as well, and a lot of them are just really, really impressive, but maybe they didn't fit in this video. So leave a comment. As always, if you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'm Mike O'Brien. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.